What if, right now, in just 4 minutes, you could begin the path to fulfilling your most cherished desire? Not by meditating for hours, not by writing affirmations for days, not by chasing signs from the universe, but simply by closing your eyes and performing one simple action you may not even have suspected existed. This is not magic and not a motivational fairy tale. This is a time-tested method passed down to us by Neville Goddard, a man who changed the lives of thousands of people. He was not a magician or guru. He was a practitioner who knew exactly reality is not what it seems at first glance. Goddard stated, "Every desire of yours has already been fulfilled. You simply have not yet entered that state. And if you do now what will be described, you will have the chance to prove it to yourself." Neville Goddard said, "The reason desires do not manifest lies not in fate, not in chance, and not in a lack of action. It lies in the fact that you feel your desire as something distant, outside of you, a goal you must strive toward for a long time. You think, someday I will get it. Maybe if I try hard enough, it will happen." It is precisely this perception that blocks fulfillment. Goddard taught, "Imagine that you already possess what you desire and act from that state. Do not wait for life to change so that you feel joy. Feel joy, and life will change." This is not just positive thinking. This is a profound alchemy of consciousness where your inner vibration determines everything you perceive as reality. You cannot receive what you want while feeling that you do not have it. That is the paradox. How then can you feel that you already have something when it seems clearly absent? Goddard resolved this riddle simply. Imagination is more important than facts. What you consider reality is the result of past feelings, thoughts, and states. What you feel now is the cause of the future. Change the feeling of "I am," and the future will change, because you are its source. Imagination is not fantasy. It is a tool of materialization available every second. It is not enough to simply see a picture as if watching a movie. You must enter it, feel it from within, as if it is already your life. If you want to be free of debt or build a relationship, but continue to feel like a debtor or a lonely person, you are reinforcing exactly that state. But if you feel already free of debt, already loved and needed, you will begin to think, behave, and respond differently. The world will respond because it always reflects not what you want, but who you are inside. Goddard called this the law of consciousness, universal like gravity, and you can test it yourself in just a few minutes. The method Neville Goddard proposed seems almost too simple. There were no complex rituals, no magical objects, no words to repeat 100 times. There is only you, your imagination, and a deep sense of inner reality. That is its power. Everything you need is already within you. If for at least 4 minutes you can feel that your desire has been fulfilled, you will set in motion the energy that shapes the material world. Practice. Find a quiet place where you will not be disturbed. Sit comfortably, straighten your spine without tension, and take 3 deep, conscious breaths. Allow the external world to fade away. Sounds, thoughts, worries. Close your eyes and ask yourself, what would I feel if my desire had already been fulfilled? Do not answer in words. Let your body and consciousness feel the state. For example, if you want freedom from debt, imagine you have just learned that all accounts are cleared. You have abundance. What do you feel? Lightness, joy, gratitude, peace? Let these feelings spread through your body. Create a simple, clear image that symbolizes fulfillment. A statement showing a zero balance, laughter with loved ones in a new home, the warm hand of a beloved person, applause after a performance, a message saying, "You changed my life." Do not watch it from the outside. Be inside the scene. Live in it. Remain in this state for another 3 minutes. Do not analyze. Do not ask questions. Simply live in it. Quietly repeat, "This has already happened. This is already mine." Let the body respond on its own. Bodily sensations are what trigger the necessary vibration. It does not matter when or how it will manifest. If you have truly felt it, it has already been created on the invisible plane, and it only remains for time to bring it into the visible world. How to strengthen the method. The most powerful practice is before sleep. At that moment, consciousness is relaxed and the subconscious is open. One scene is enough, one in which everything has already happened. Lie down, close your eyes, and feel you are holding a letter with good news, hearing the voice of a loved one, feeling the freedom when the struggle is over. Add gratitude. Thank you that this is already part of my life. Thank you for the peace. Thank you for the fulfillment. Gratitude is the highest vibration. It displaces fear and lack. Why silence is important. Do not share your desire prematurely. Every word spoken is a leak of energy. While the desire is still a seed, it is vulnerable. Sharing it exposes it to the doubts of others and weakens your own faith. Silence is trust in the process. Keep the inner knowing, yes, this is already mine. Live as if the result has already been received. Do not ask, accept. Give thanks for the fact, not for the hope. Ask yourself, what would I feel if my desire had been fulfilled 5 minutes ago? What would change in my body, my walk, my breathing? When you are in a state of completion, inner peace from fulfillment, you radiate confidence rather than need, and the world aligns with that state. The main practice. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, relax. Deep breath in, slow breath out. Imagine everything you want has already come true just now. You are already where you dreamed of being. Ask yourself, what do I feel? Let joy, peace, gratitude, confidence fill you. Add details, sounds, smells, images. Who is near you? Where are you? Silently say, thank you that this already exists. Thank you that this is my reality. Open your eyes and continue living from this state, not needing but grateful, not waiting but already possessing. Allow the world to simply manifest what has already happened within you. Neville Goddard's method is not merely a technique, it is a way of life. When you maintain the feeling of completion, the world begins to change, sometimes in 4 minutes, sometimes instantly, as soon as you release resistance. You are reclaiming your power of creation.